Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to some more of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, to the Abyss with thee. And well, here you are. Oh, Keegan, you have no idea how many vampires we're gonna drain dry in this. Oh. You know what? We're gonna do a walkabout before we return to the nunnery and talk with everyone, actually, who we talked with before, to report on our victory, to see if we can farm any more rewards.
'Tis the Crusader, the demon slayer who purifies the mind. Raise your cups in his honor. To Christoph.
Huh. He gave me an elixir. I mean, I am spreading the news, Demi, that the demon is dead. I mean, the other is technically dead, but those neonates don't really count and cost us humanity, so... Eesh.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph. The whole city prizes your handiwork.
And I prize thine.
Will you buy this shit? No? No, I don't want your shit. Okay, so this is really high speed as weapons go. And this is just kind of... I think actually, we might need it later. We're gonna put it in our stash. We're gonna sell the normal one. We're gonna keep one torch. I think we're gonna go and sell the salves right away.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
Actually,
Good day to ye, young sir.
let's take a look. We could get a piece of armor potentially. If he has one. Oh, we could get padded clothing. I'm probably not gonna bother with that, but I could get leather gloves. And a helm. No, I couldn't. Okay, we're gonna come back to him on our way back from the gypsy. Because believe it or not, we're not gonna need these salves anymore. For some strange reason. Yeah, just run through the streets, sort out, it's fine. And we'll sell most of it, we'll keep some of the good ones.
I bid ye welcome and sing your praises for the slaying of Azra the Unliving.
Without thy lore, I could not have slain her. So I thank thee for thy wise counsel. But Azra said many things that did shake my soul. I would have benefit of thy lore.
Ask thy questions.
Oh, holy crap! This is a lore dump! Know thou the Methuselah of Viscerad?
Know thou of the Methuselah of Viscerad?
Methuselahs are among the most ancient and powerful of all vampires. Alas, I know nothing of the Methuselah of Viscerad, save that Viscerad Castle is the foul heart of the evil Tzimitzi vampire clan. But don't you be going there, young one. Even an army of thy sword brethren could not dislodge such evil.
Not even an army, you say? Well...
Know thou of the Tzimitzi?
Of the 13 great vampire clans, the fiends of Clan Tzimitzi be the most vicious.
Holy crap, she knows a
They
lot.
come from the dark Carpathian mountains, where ancient evil slumbers. They seek to rule mortals as cattle, and
Holy crap.
abduct us from the streets at night. They cruelly craft the flesh to fashion monsters.
At least 3, Demi. She at least has occult 3, I think, to know
To
this
extend
much.
their rule into daylight, they do corrupt mortals with wealth and power and their own demonic blood.
Actually, she might be...
The mortal servants
She might be at
would
4.
drink
She
the
might
blood
not
of their
specialize in
masters.
vampire
They
lore.
become ghouls that live forever, so long as they drink each day their daily blood. In the oldest ghoul lineages, like the royal Premisil family,
Holy
children
crap.
are born as revenants, mortals born with vampiric blood coursing in their veins.
If she knows about revenants, if she knows about revenants and can identify specific families, yeah, she has to be at a 4. I mean, the way I roll occult, it's always tied to what you are likely to have run into and what your background is. Let's ask about Cainites.
What means she by Cainite?
So every mother's child knows of vampires. Very few know they are descended from Cain and raised by the first woman created by God.
Do not blaspheme so about Adam and Eve.
Ha! Not Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife, and a spirited woman was she. Now,
Oh,
Adam
she
wanted
knows
Lilith to
everything.
serve under him, and Lilith
No,
spurned
Occult
such
5, she knows all the
caution,
things.
leaving him for
No
the
way.
company of angels and devils.
Totally a 5.
God did fashion Eve, who was meek and mild. But their children were far from gentle. When Cain slew his brother Abel,
As far as I know,
God
she's just a
cursed
mortal.
Cain, saying that the food that grew of the earth would no longer sustain him. Only blood. Like the
Yeah.
blood he spilled from Abe would slake his thirst. Lilith found the
She's-
outcast Cain and taught him
She might
to
be a hedge
harness the
witch.
powers of heaven.
Because she can make magic shit.
God made Cain the first vampire, and Cain
I don't think
made all
she's-
the rest by preying on the descendants of Seth, Adam's third son.
I mean, she might...
So,
I don't know if she would be an
vampires are
outright
called
mage.
Cainites,
But she...
only by those
She knows
who
so
know more
fucking...
than the church tells.
I cannot
She
pay
knows so
heed to
fucking
such
much.
strange notions.
You will heed me, if you would hurt them.
Well, let's ask about this.
What lore hast thou of these demons?
The vampires do prey on mortals, but they do save their real hatred for other vampires. The 13 great vampire clans are forever at war. Clan against clan, elder against childer in a fearsome jihad. They do shake the world to its foundations with their hate, and twist up the destiny of mortals into their dark tapestry.
Well, thank you. You have proven that you are too dangerous to be left alive after I'm turned, so thank you.
I thank thee.
Like, holy crap! Discipline ring, blood cost 80%. Fairy blood! The bitch has fairy and elder blood. Oh dear. Oh my. This is mildly disconcerting. At least this gave me a bunch of cash. You know, given what kind of crap she has access to,
Farewell, young one.
I don't know if I dare fuck with her. Also, as far as the Book of Knowledge is concerned, craft, it doesn't even exist as a unified thing in this time frame. I think Beckett eventually unifies a bunch of fragments, so there's some semi-complete copies of it. but at this point in time, I don't think there's anywhere near a complete copy anywhere. It's just bits and pieces, so the fact that she knows even fragments of it is like, oh boy. Hello there. Oh dear. Yeah, it's actually kind of different playing this now that I know more. Can I... Yeah, the northern quarter is blocked. We can't go talk to the Jews. Sadness. Well, I think we go back to the church. It is time, and we can buy weapons and armor later if we pray need to. Hey, fuckers. Let's talk to the bishop first.
I am newly returned from the silver mines. The evil therein is no more.
Uh-huh.
The splendor of the Lord rains down upon thee, Christoph. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of vampire lore, that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not corrupt my soul with knowledge beyond that.
I thank thee.
Okay, so... I honestly don't know about said group of Malks, and... Yeah, there was a Malkavian prophet that Beckett knows in the lore. I think, but... I think he was insane, he just appeared non-insane.
Hurrah! Hurrah for Christoph! The mines are safe again. All hail the crusading hero of Prague. Hurrah!
We thank thee for restoring the mines. We finally have new silver to craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Christoph.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice so, and yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in Prague.
So, yeah, like, Malks would be insane in a visible or non-visible way. That's literally their clan thing. Until Gehenna comes, there is no way that can change.
Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow, my lord. We
Tap
give
that
thanks that the
ass,
mines
tap
are
that
restored to
ass.
godly condition. And we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health, for I must forego thy tender ministration.
My lord,
Oh,
Now I suffer
smooth!
a new affliction, for which thou hast the only cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
Yes, you
I
will.
desire... I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the Amulet of St. Jude. I would give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have, and thou art the dearest of all I have not.
Oh, my.
Please, keep this for my sake.
Okay, Oh. I mean, Aneska.
Oh, sir, I pray that the light of the Lord fill thy body with strength and vigor.
Oh, I'm certainly filled with vigor. Oh my, I could rest. Or I could leave. Oh. Oh.
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Ineska. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together, as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Ineska. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart. If not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us. here in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The demon queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
So what do we say to this? Do we tell him to go fuck himself? As politely as we can. Also, you know what they say about the priests and the nuns back in those days? I'm starting to get a feeling that his intentions aren't necessarily entirely pure either, if you know what I mean. You know, you have a point, but also go fuck yourself.
Okay. But I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
Rip headphones. My ears! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. The cutscenes are brutal in this. Okay, game. If you say so. Okay. Mild things like that might happen on occasion. It's fine. There. It unfuckened. Oh. We ride! Away! The convent is locked. Let's go inside here. Hello, fucker.
Thy business is not within this holy place, but without it. Get thee hence, and protect the streets from the devil's children.
Wow, what a cock indeed. Hi, Steel. Well, let's go looking for some of these fuckers. Luckily, I had forgotten about this bit, but it's fine. I remember to say I saved a few of these just in case. Something unexpected. But this is not a tough fight. Schlachter! RIP! So... that was hard. Die, fucker! Die! Ooh, a Moro dagger. What, pray tell? They are! See? Hear that? Demons are loose upon the nighttime streets, yo! Demi says, every time you tap a nun, a priest taps a little boy instead. Oh no! So, I have a feeling we know what's coming because we are now catching rats to feed upon later. Well, I'm happy to be your daily supply of cancer, Steel. Congratulations. You came just in time. We're about to start the fun part. We've kind of wandered awful. Well, let's see if there's any on the bridge. Surely not. No, not really. I think we've killed enough that if we go back to the convent, those will have spawned in. So, I mean, it's gonna take about 800 years before we can tap that nun, so, you know, it's gonna take some small amount of effort. I'm gonna do my best to warn you when... Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea for this. I'm gonna turn down the game sounds on OBS to about a third. Fuck off, I don't want to restart. And I'm gonna turn the sounds up here. So you can tell me what the balance is like now. Thoughts? Good? This should be about good, and this should help with the cutscene thing. Like a lot. Demi? I have no idea what that meant. Please try again. Is it? Okay, I'm gonna turn the... Okay, yeah, I need to turn this down in OBS then. Even more. To like 25%. What about now? This should be lower by about 20 from what it was just then. What about now? Is now good?
Oh, 'tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering
Wow. Rude.
This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving.
Okay, confirmed. We did kill her outright, apparently. Health! Please!
Final death to Ozra.
No! No! Oh, fuck. So this was when I came back from the bridge, so we didn't lose that much, just the bit where we were rebalancing things. Okay. So, that went to shit. Apparently Shlakt are weaker than Mongols. That's weird, but okay. Will you give us another health potion, dude? Like, no, seriously, do you have one? Cause... No? Okay. I was assuming this was gonna be, you know, perfectly easy. Apparently, I wasn't paying enough attention.
'Tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering body.
I see.
This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra
Yeah,
the Unliving.
just mildly rotten teeth. I wasn't paying attention and spamming the health quickly enough, so I got boned on that. Come on, blood heal? Are you kidding me? Hacks!
Alarms from within the convent. Aneska, I will protect thee. The Archbishop be damned.
That's right, fuck the Archbishop. Aneska! No!
Christoph, thou hast brought evil into this holy place.
Holy crap,
This
there's
saint
2 more
follows
of these
thy
guns.
soiled soul.
It burns. The she-cow's vile purity burns like unto the sun.
Back to the abyss, hellspawn. Thou art anathema in the eyes of God. Die and be damned.
Yep, confirmed, she has true faith.
We forbid thee to defile this holy place.
Oh, they all come at me. Can we go fuck yourself? I'm out of health. I don't consent to this. Die, you motherfucker. No! Okay.
It appears that I am once again in thy debt, brave sir, for coming to us in our time of need.
As I am in thy debt for saving
And the
my
fat
life
nun
with thy
just
tender
watches.
care, and for thy uncommon valor in standing with me against the forces of hell.
I pray, my lord, that thou art always near to deliver us from this evil.
Oh ho ho!
I pledge my arm to thy cause for as long as I draw breath and beyond.
And I have
Foreshadowing!
faith in the safety of our humble convent.
His skill is great, and he fights with the strength of a demon.
His courage has opened the minds again. Think how the gift of Cain would enhance the might of such a man.
Rip.
Aye. He has done great service to the Promethean cause by dispatching Azra without our involvement. But this decision must be made with surpassing care.
Fucking
With
elders.
so many of us missing, we need his sword in the coming tumult. The other clans are surely considering him for the embrace by now.
No doubt. But hast thou forgotten the power the Church wields over the minds of these mortals, Cosmos? His faith is the strength behind his steel. Stripped of his faith, would he be of any use to us, I wonder?
He has been cut from the herd by his wound. He's been separated from the heart of his sword brethren by many miles.
I think it's like
any
1200
he is
something.
more malleable.
Yeah, I think the
He may
battle
bend
was in
rather than
1200 something.
Thou art wise, Cosmos.
In the beginning cutscene.
How well thou knowest the hearts of men of war. Yet, I am not convinced.
The Premises are enraged at his continuing interference in their plans. I have learned that they have now placed a rich bounty upon his head. He'll not outlive the next moon.
Get thee to the prince, and tell him that this night, Ekaterina the Wise awakens
Another cutscene
into
incoming.
darkness.
Thy will is done.
And Cosmos, should this Kristoff falter or fail, he must fall.
Great, so...
Lady Inesca, I must speak with thee.
Oh,
Hush, lest thou rouse the convent with thy clamor.
so we're sneaking to the
I have
man, the
wandered
middle
the
of the
city
night.
for hours, yet each turn of the streets did lead me back here.
My lord, 'tis dusk. Thou shouldst not be out of doors. Fiends shall soon be legion.
I would fight all fiends of hell to stand at thy door.
And how may our holy order assist his lordship this eve?
Milady, thou must hear me. I sought to tell thee once before, but fear took my voice.
What power could daunt the man who hath faced demons from hell?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh, my lord,
Thou hast stuck me a wound that heals not. My life's blood pours out before me, and I cannot stanch it. I do love thee, fair Inesca. I do love thee with a passion I have never known.
My lord, I must protest. Such love is an affront to heaven.
If thou deny me, I am undone.
Come on.
I cannot deny thee.
Show me your
I, too, am
ankle,
afflicted
come
with
on.
a wound for which thou art the only cure. My soul fell when first I beheld thee, and now my heart is cleft in twain. My love of God and my love of thee have torn me to ribbons, for I must
You
betray
poor
one
sod.
to keep faith with the other.
Thus my sins do pour out before me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom.
Oh,
Nay,
Jesus,
'tis my
wording!
wanton desire that hath ensnared thy virtuous heart. I was a fool to confess my heart to thee. Gladly would I imperil mine own soul.
Steal, what the
thine.
fuck?
Then truly we are lost.
Oh,
Our
Jesus!
souls are beyond all hope of redemption.
My lord, look thou at the locket thou didst give me. 'Tis the locket of St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes.
Thus fate makes a bitter mockery of our plight.
Say not so. Where the saints tread, hope follows. Mayhap St. Jude shall bring us hope past all hope. I pray we find a way.
I pray so too. Thy hopeful words have filled my heart with
Jesus.
courage, and I
This
can
game.
live satisfied.
Spilled his weakness upon her bosom.
Nay, the
Jesus
streets are not safe at
Christ!
night. Thou must stay here in the convent till the sun shines again.
May God have mercy upon my soul, for the devil has just placed into my heart the most impure of notions. I do tremble to confess it, but I feel I would cast away all holiness to stay. I would exchange an eternity of heaven's bliss for one night by thy side.
Know thee that thou art not alone in such desires.
And truly,
Okay.
I am damned. I am condemned for my lust. But I must not drag thee into the abyss with me. I must flee this holy place and return no more.
My lord, come back!
She was just about to show you her ankle, you fool! And now the cutscene. This is perhaps the best cutscene in the whole game. It's certainly one of my top 3 favorites. At least. How's the cutscene sound now? Is it good? It should be a lot better. Potence, bitch!
Hold fast.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Kristoff.
To
deliver thee
She's
from
gonna
my
explain that in
mortal
character
shackles.
soon, Craft.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay!
That monologue and that moment when you could see him giving up, I think that is one of the best cutscene moments I have seen to date in any game. It's truly magnificent. And hello, Bug.
Aneska, water.
Give me a second, I'm
I
gonna...
thirst. I starve.
There we go. Aggravated wound.
I am Ekaterina the
Keegan,
Wise.
she's fucked up.
Ekaterina the Promethean. Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain. And now, thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
I think it's some kind of a battle wound infused with magic or something. I'm not familiar with the Ekaterina character in the actual lore.
Am I now a miserable demon, stealing blood to live, damned and cursed to hell? Is this all that remains of noble Kristoff?
Blood mama.
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned? Nay, we are exalted. In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Kristoff. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. but we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos. The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Kristoff. Thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
She probably hasn't seen Carthage firsthand, and...
There's no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat.
Well,
My very
I'll share my
soul has
thoughts
been
when he's done
stripped
yapping.
from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
This whole embrace sequence is pretty damn good.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
So, yes. Like, I liked how, when I originally played it, it felt like that whole world coming apart thing, where you are pushed out of your time eventually, and nothing that, you know, you gave a fuck about is really there anymore. Playing this now, after I have roleplayed the tabletop game for a while, there's also the aspect of, well, frankly, like a callback to a time when the Bruja clan was different in how it approached things, or at least the goals it set itself. They at least made an attempt to be philosophical and enlightened, and, you know, they were trying to build something instead of just tearing things down. So I'm not supposed to be her bitch fully, but don't cuck her either. Yeah, let's go with
I
this.
am newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only to follow thy lead for the present.
Such rebelliousness is unseemly in a Bruja. I do not like such
Such rebelliousness is unseemly in
He
a Bruja.
displays as much fealty as can be expected from such a one, Katerina.
Very well, Cosmos. Then thou may hold his leash. We shall see if he takes instruction with more deference. Kristoff, thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Zamitzi, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Zamitzi. Our first law...
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Kristoff is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's Haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Kristoff is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Kristoff is no Bruja philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well.
She
Kristoff,
is
go thou with
not
Wilhelm
a
Stryker.
fifth, not
Trust
in this
what he
game,
says if thou wouldst
Keegan.
outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
She's 8th or 7th, and
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
I am her child, and this dude is Cosmos's child. Dude, just chill on the actually, you know, using disciplines. So, I am currently a 9th, so she's an 8th of all things. So yeah, not that strong after all. And apparently the Prometheans had parlors back in these days. So yeah, But yeah, the point is that the Brujah, they have an actual dream, they have an actual goal, they're not just rebelling, they're trying to build something. And yes, Carthage was probably a literal hellhole. But, and here's the important part, it's not specifically about Carthage. She's wrong about what Carthage was, but it's about the ideal that it represented, that of getting vampires and humans to work together. So, while they're misguided and unrealistic, they're at least trying to accomplish something to, you know, work on fixing this mess. Let's chat with her some more.
Not disobey me, child.
So, go and attack, essentially. Okay,
Learn
fair
my
enough.
lessons well.
Wow. Wonderful. Just wonderful. So, you. What do you have? You have a halberd. I mean, Sabbat, they don't want to rule over mortals for the benefit and harmony of both sides. They just want to enslave them. There's a vast difference.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep a fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Christoph. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast, until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one, God help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the Via Humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Speaking of leaping at the mage, we're gonna do that too, don't you worry. That is something we shall most certainly have a chance
Thou
to do.
hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
I'm thinking that now we want to level up. And you're Cosmos's child, so you should be 10th. Indeed you are. Excellent. Well, let's go down there and see, shall we? In terms of powers, what do we have? We have the basic stuff. The strength buff, that's pretty good. Grants increased automatic damage. Okay, we have presence and we have celerity. So all the standard level ones you might expect from a Brujah. What do you have? Celerity, Potence 2, and Protean! Ho ho! Ho ho ho! Hello. We will get this as we level up, but I think do we want to level up any of our any of our disciplines. Are we sure we're gonna be using any of these? Can I do this? No, I can't double wield. Okay. Do you have any He has a bunch of experience we could take. Earthmeld allows him to rest at any place. That is interesting. What do you think? We could build Wilhelm as a feral claws dude. For now. Or we could just buff his stats so he hits better. Thoughts? Oh, that's total XP, so he's already assigned, never mind. We can't up him yet. Thoughts? 3 disciplines. Do we want any of them? Do we want to up any of them? I think we might want to eventually up healing, but not necessarily yet. Like, we can't get those on Kristoff yet. I think to start we do something like this. We up our stuff here to get more blood healing and maybe up our dex to 45. What do you think? Does that seem reasonable? Soak. Yeah, that doesn't really up our soak there. Or do we leave it like this for now? I feel like I want to up healing at least. Like, this is the important bit. Whoa, how do we want to build this? More potence? I don't know. How much do these cost? They're about the same. So, how about we up this once? Up blood healing once or twice. Yeah, up these once and up our dex. Can we get? We can. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for now. That's gonna be fine.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. And you, well... You're gonna suck at this, but whatever. And that way we have enough to use our broadsword effectively when we need to. The awe is OP for feeding as we go, essentially. Can we go in here? Hey, dude. Do I do it?
Stand thy ground.
Stand forth or face our steel.
Rip. Run, 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 run. Masquerade breach. Rip.
Follow my lead.
Oh, magnificent. That was a special moment.
Good day to ye, young sir.
I think we can sell this. If we use a bow, it won't be a crappy one like this. And sell the Morrow dagger. What do we have? 2 scrolls of awaken in case someone goes down. That's reasonable. Do we have better weapons? Exquisite broadsword. 20 accuracy is good. We can. That's actually worth keeping. That will go for a good while. Yeah, let's buy that and see about getting a shield for this dude. So, buckler. Is that all you have? Just a buckler? Really? It'll have to be good enough.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
I'm gonna give the better sword to Kristoff because if it comes to it, this dude is gonna be using claws if everything goes down.
Good day to ye, young sir.
And so these. Cheap helmets, you think? No, fuck the halberd. I don't like the halberd, it's too fucking slow. And it looks derpy. Sure. Why not? Let's get crappy helmets. There. Sure. Now onwards to the feeding tutorial. Wait! No! He's on to me! Come to me, bitch!
Who goes there?
Oh, slurp! Oh, num 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 num. Oh, OP. So OP. Do you not... Don't have feed on the quick
Thou may
bar.
draw the precious blood from my body to sustain.
Let's move the blood around a bit. We're gonna take some more from the beggar in a sec.
Oh.
There we go. Hello. Well, old man, not
grow
beggar.
faint. The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed.
I'm assuming
Feed
that
or die,
Ekaterina
Kristoff,
has taken
for
us
I
a good
shall
way
kill thee
towards
before
the
I let
blood
the
bond
beast claim
anyway.
thee.
And he's just standing there with the sword like... He takes my blood and then I must feed, eh? I see. Mildly rude. But okay, sure. Excuse me? Don't let him
Only
go
what
yet.
thou needs, Kristoff. No more. Behold, his wound vanishes.
But I need
Monsieur
more.
shouldn't drink so much wine, eh, Kristoff? Do not worry. He'll wake up and know nothing of what has happened. Most mortals find great pleasure in the dark kiss. Ekaterina tells us that in Carthage, the mortals happily submitted to it.
Right, I mean, that's incorrect. He ran away. Fucking dude. Fine. Well, it's time to split the video anyway.